Hi ladies, Claire back again. Now we're going to make the slider page that goes in the album, and this hasn't got any photographs or anything in it, it was purely just for decoration. And I've made the slider quite large, and I have to say mine doesn't slide very well, so the one I'm going to make for the album we're just going to do, and that's it. I'm going to make better than this. Is it going to slide? No, it sticks. I think I made the mats too wide. So anyway, let me show you how we do it. I'm going to need a new base page, which is 6 by 8, with the holes cut 1/2 inch in and 3 inches apart. And then I used all the 8 by 8 papers for this page. So for the base sheet I used, let me just see if I can remember. No, I can't remember which one it is. It's 1-2 buckle my shoe for this one, and that's cut at 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then for the slider page, or the slider itself, the envelope, I've cut a piece of card that is and for the slider pocket I've cut a piece of card that is 6 1/4 inches wide by 13 1/2 inches long. So what I had to do was join it, and I joined it by overlapping the card and then just taping it. And then I scored that at 4 1/4, 8 3/4 and 13 inches, and then creased down the folds with my bone tool so that it all folds up like that. And then to decorate that, I cut, I used the rest of the spotty band that we've got left over. So that goes down like that. And then I cut a gingham photo mat, and that one was 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. And then the little boy I cut out of the ABC primer paper, and he is just slightly smaller than the photo mat. And then I cut 2 mats to go inside the slider, 2 cards, and those I cut at 6 inches by. And then for the sliders themselves, I cut 2 pieces of card which are 5 3/4 by 4 1/8. I don't know why I've got all of these odd measurements, other than I had no plans when I made the original album. So I was just sort of cutting things up without actually thinking about the dimensions, but now I've come back to remake it. They're all a bit odd, so I apologise for that. So 2 of those, and then I've cut 2 of these panels out and I've stuck them on to the card already. Oop. And then I've cut 2 2-inch circles. This is out of the 8 by 8 paper again. And I've cut 1 out of the paper, 1 out of card, and then a semicircle out of the paper as well. And then to make everything slide, you need a piece of grocery bag or Polly Pocket envelope, anything that's plastic that will slide around the envelope so that the pockets move up and down. Okay, so let's start putting it together. First we're going to stick the base paper down. I've inked it already around the edges. Put some ATG tape all around. don't forget the bit in the centre. Now I have to just catch any bits of tape that are sticking out over the edge and make sure that they are caught underneath. Make sure you've got the holes on the right side, and then put your paper down. Oh, I've done it again. That's right. And then I'm going to re-punch those holes now with my crocodile. Holes get all caught up. And it's not easy to get little bits out. Okay, so let's do that one. And do that one. I do re-ink over the holes if they haven't cut in exactly the same place, just so that you can't see the back of the paper. Okay, turn it over. So that's that page done. And then we're going to do the front of the slider card. And we want to put our embellishments on the middle section. So first of all, we're going to put the bar across the middle. I'm going to fold it back up so that I can see where the edges are, and I'm going to just stick that straight across. Get the old glue gun out again. Let me just catch under the tape that's sticking out. Oh. I didn't realise how long it takes to make these pages until I started to redo them. Okay, so let's place that across the middle, stick it down both sides, and then trim off the bits that are sticking out. Trim that side. And two. Let's just move those. Just retrim that one. Okay. Next we're going to put the gingham mat on. Turn it over. Squeak, squeak. Oh no, it's not squeaking. Okay. Line that up. Stick it down. One thing I have done on here I didn't mention was just cut a semicircle out at the top. And I did that with my 2-inch circle punch. Right, just stick my little boy down. So centre him up, stick him down. So that's that bit done. Next we're going to put the plastic bag on. So what we want to do is fold it round. The left hand piece of the pocket. So pull it right round. So line it up so that it's straight. and allow yourself an overlap, and we're going to stick that, making sure that no tape, sticky tape, comes out either side of it that will catch on the back. So I'm going to use the 3mm tape. Just put a little bit on there. And another bit. To trim that. A bit too long. Okay, stick it down. Peel the backing off. I've moved the join of the plastic bag up to the top of the card here, and then we're going to turn it over and add the first of the tags. So this one is the front one, and that one's going to pull upwards. I've put the circle tag at the top already, and that's got black card on the back and the letters on the front, and that's a 2-inch circle. And then I'm going to put some tape down here. Let's find the end. And then line up your card so that it sits just inside the fold lines at the edge, either side. Press it down and then fold it over. And next we're going to put the bottom slider the wrong way, and we're going to stick it face down onto the top of the plastic. So I'm just going to put some tape on there, and then we're going to stick this bottom slider on. Again, lining it up, making sure that it's just slightly away from the edges at the sides. And then fold it over again, and then put some tape down the tab along the side. Oh no, I can't find the end again. Okay. Pull the backing tape off. And then what we're going to do is lift up the card, the back slider page, and fold that tab underneath that, and then stick it down. And that seals the slider. And then it should, yay, it should slide. And then all that's left to do is just stick it down on the base page. So let's do that. Turn it over. Where's my glue gun gone? Under the table. Okay. So as close to the edge as you can get. And then we're going to line it up on the page. And stick it down. There it is. Now, will it work? No. Oh yes, that's it. I like that page. Anyway, thanks ever such a lot for watching, and I'll be back with the next video shortly. Goodbye.